Greetings. I hope you all are doing well today. Welcome to day, sorry, welcome to day 27 of the 90-day challenge. I hope you had a lot of W's this Saturday. But yeah, this is the buffer zone, and hopefully you guys have a plan for the enhancements that are coming in on Monday. So it's going to be quite, I know it's going to be quite a challenge for some of you who, who like, coffee or caffeinated drinks. And yeah, all we can say is just chip at it one day at a time, right? So today is January 31st. So this is wrapping up the first month of the year of art and our challenge. And I love to say that I've lost about 11 pounds. So I started in January 5th, 213.6 pounds. And then this morning, I went down to 202.8, so just shy from 11 pounds. So I will definitely take it. It's a huge victory, and yeah, you just keep going because yeah, we have even though once again, just realize this is a lifestyle change. Even though I say it's a 90-day challenge, it's just there to definitely just document, right? Just those little segments, right? The journey still keeps going. It's just this is our part of where we get to find out where we are after 90 days, right? 90 days a nice point to see significant results, but at the same time it's not long enough that we kind of end up falling off the wagon, especially when we um, set up resolutions. We have the whole year to implement those resolution goals, and um, more likely those are, as they say, 70%, 70 to 80% of people who create their resolutions end up failing, right? And that's because it's they give themselves enough time, um, and they want it now, right? So they give enough time that they'll start later or start whenever until it's too late, or they give themselves they try the first 2 weeks, and if they miss one, then that's it. It's done for. So yeah, it's just let's not beat ourselves. We put a goal 90 days just to have that look ahead, and at the same time not not realizing that at the same time um we need to get it in the first 2 weeks, right? So, and this once again, this is a perfect challenge for those 2 weeks, because those 2 weeks are just um, enough to just easy enough that you can see through. And once again, we are heading into week number 5 of the challenge, right? So, but hopefully, all of you who are doing your respective challenges, that just hold on. Once again, this is a lifestyle change, and continue to observe your inner dialogue. Unwind through the many years, many decades of being taught a certain way, um, being influenced in a certain way when it comes to our food, but which comes to our nutrition, right? So yeah, I'm very happy for that. For myself, um, I'm definitely looking forward to the next this month, because the first 2 weeks were just we didn't eliminate anything, right? So it's just more of the inner dialogue. And imagine, yeah, it's pretty much feels like these last 2 weeks were the start of honing in, right, and eliminating some of the gunk that we've been putting in our bodies. And now, yeah, now the next 2 months will be that will be cleaning up and zeroing in. So I mean, I'm definitely once again gonna be doing this challenge again for Q2. It'll be a little bit more uh, continuation rather than starting from ground zero. From ground zero, I'll probably more like um, bring in some food to see if I have any reactions to it, more of how my body feels from it. And then also I'll be working on the next next program. So the book, the ebook that I put together was a starter to just help you realize we just need to get back to basics, right? Get back to basics of eating, right? And then this current program that we're doing now is the launch. So launching off from that and having a group um, a group challenge, right? And then now I'll be working on the next one where now we just we accelerate, right? So adding in various aspects on top of just building that foundation, right? So once again, the book is the blueprint. This current challenge is the foundation, and then the next program putting together is we start building on that foundation. So I'll be looking at a certain exercise and then also honing in on my coaching, right? So I need to master my coaching. It's never a done deal. It's to everything. There's always a continuation. So always mastering your craft, right? So yeah, I'll be that's gonna be forever, right? So I'll be mastering my craft and hoping it to add value to all three. So the ignite, the launch, and the acceleration. And who knows, there might be another one as time goes on, right? So just going through the different stages, right? So definitely, once again, I have to pay homage to the humble beginnings, and there'll be people who are under their humble beginnings as well. So need to nurture those ones and move them up to ignite, launch, and accelerate. So once again, today was a little bit slow today for me. The nagging pain started coming back again after at work. So um, today I just took a rest day. I just took a nice nap. I canceled my evening stream and just built up my energy to come on tonight and just do a wrap up. So once again, very happy. 11, almost 11 pounds, 10.8 pounds that I was able to release, right? Release and hope and just focus on the next thing, right? And once again, words are very important. So if you uh, decide to use, I want to lose weight. So what do we tend to do when we lose our keys? We need to find it. So imagine just releasing your weight, and just that's it. It's done and over with. So, but yeah, the foundations, the habits need to be created. So I'll be doing this challenge over and over again, and each time will be building off another foundation from the previous challenge, just like I did in the summer, right? So definitely the second time doing this challenge was a lot easier, and I know like I can relate to those who are doing this challenge for the first time. I've been in that positions. I felt like, oh my god, that's I don't think I'm gonna survive, right? That's pretty much everything, right? And that's the thing. They want us to eat those foods, and part of it is just the bottom line, right? That they need to make profit, and the other part is just it's there's a lot of us, so we need to feed a lot of us with fillers, right? So yeah, it's once again these foods are coming through various powerhouses, suppliers, right? And we need to take responsibility, right, for our own health, right? So yeah, hopefully the thing is just get to that point where you're peak health, and then you know be able to indulge here and there. We're trying to balance both, but get to neither, right? Um, you get far away from being healthy, you get far away from being social, right? So just most important, just get to the point of your peak health as much as possible, and from time to time, say once a week, just um, have that social aspect, because you'll be able to once again create that environment that people would want to um, live that lifestyle that you're having, right? Even though it's not maybe not your intention whatsoever, but like I said, if you hold yourself to a certain standards where you prioritize your health, it's just that plants the seeds in other people that you never know who come out and decide that I really need help. And you can't help someone if you can't help yourself and be in the peak that they look up to, right? So just once again, this is the beginning of the year. Things start winding down once the summer starts, and and yeah, I mean it starts falling off the wagon for the second half of the year. So this is the part where it's nice for us to really get started and push when we get to the summer part of July, August, September, right? We have a nice strong foundation. So this first half is definitely key, right? To just build that consistency, build that strength, and just not get too swayed, right? You have the systems in place, right? Not every day you'll be, gathering to a social event, right? So those days that we don't have a social event, just get back on track and just realize, it relatively takes, 5 days to, get back on track from that, one social event, right? So just, realize that, right? So it doesn't disappear the next day, right? So it's gonna take a period of time. So just ask yourself that question: is this really worth it for just for a coffee gathering rather than family gathering, right? A birthday party, right? So those ones will be much worth going to create memories rather than just a casual get together. So yeah, you just have to pick your battles, and once again, stay to your standards of your health, your living, and yeah. Um, live the life by design. All right. Well, once again, I need to get some rest again, and hopefully, I'm much better tomorrow. But yeah, today was a really rough at work, and definitely I was at home, so I, you know, didn't have resources available to just keep the pain away. All right. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Once again, this is being streamed on three different platforms on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So feel free to follow and subscribe. Hit those notification buttons to be updated when I go live. And as always, once again, just continue to raise uh, your current environment so that you'll be able to raise yourself and become the impact in your own environment, your community, your friends, and your families. Just a simple gesture, compliment, right? A hug can go a long way in igniting someone so that they can launch and as they improve themselves, get to the point where they can start accelerating and pay it forward. All right, thank you so much. I wish you all the very best, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.